We are a family of competitors. We've had some devastating moments in our family. My father passed away when I was quite young, 11 months. And so we watched my mom do some fantastic things with 4 children. Then my brother was murdered while I was in high school, a senior in high school, and Ron became that patriarch to our family. And he took care of me. And he wanted to see me succeed. And he fought for me. He was, that guy, that brother.
It all started when we were both little kids. In fact, we used to race to the laundromat. So every time we would wash, it was a pool right in the center, and she'd go a straight line to the washing mat, and I'll go around the pool. And so it was always that competition.
There was no day that I wasn't trying my hardest to get there before and I want to say a couple of times I did just that. He may tell the story just a bit different, but in my mind, yeah, he got a couple of times.
It was a time when I first started running. I was the only one running. And then, of course, I made All-American. And then she started running. And she broke the American record. I made it to the World Championships. She made it to the Olympic Games.
Watching him over the years, I think the biggest thing, the hugest thing, is when he crushed his ankle. And doctors reported that he would not run again, and he certainly would walk with a limp. And gosh, I watched that guy just really raise up and prove so many people wrong. And he was able to not only walk, but he actually qualified for the Olympic trials. At that moment, I thought, all right, this guy, he means big business. But then, if you know anything about me, I was thinking, well, if it runs in his blood, I'll leave it right there.
She was in high school when I was in college. And so I was the one that was doing all the winning. She was in high school and she wasn't a very fast athlete, but as I was running, I was always going to her track meets. And then you can see the talent of what LaTanya really had. And so I talked to the coach at San Diego State, women's head coach, and I said, hey, look, this girl is talented. Well, of course, he laughed at me because of the fact she was slow. So I asked her to come and stay with me. And her first time ever touching a track of a university, she ran a personal record with 54.5 in the 400 hurdles. The 400 meters, and she couldn't break 60 seconds in the open quarter in high school. So her life started to change, and then I took over her coaching. And from that point, a year later, she set the American record, beating a young lady by the name of Jackie Joyner.
It was just quite amazing. I remember being invited to the World Championships, World Track and Field Championships, and they were going to be held in Rome, Italy. And I wanted Ron to come, and Ron said, no, you can do this one on your own. I can't make this one. He had been to all of my track meets. And so for me to go internationally, I wanted him there. And he said he couldn't make it. And I remember they call in a team meeting. And the team meeting, we have a huge United States team. And so when the meeting was called, they had a location that they wanted us to meet in this ballroom. And I wanted to go early so that I would not get lost and be late, and I'm fresh, so I wanted to do everything right. I go and I find the ballroom. I open the door and it's nothing but chairs and no one is there because I'm quite early. And I look in the back of the ballroom, and there he is. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rahn Sheffield.
In that moment, thanks to her big brother, LaTanya knew she was exactly where she was meant to be. Ron saw LaTanya's potential, and with his steadfast encouragement and unwavering support, LaTanya flourished.
I remember telling her she can be the best in the world, and her life started to change. But LaTanya believed in that. She believed in me.
He's told me, I've taught you all you know, but now not all I know. We'll see about that. I may have picked up a couple of tricks myself.